What is going on, YouTubians? So today, as you can see, it's gray, it's cold. I've got a flannel on. It's getting cold, man. That cold snap's coming. Today we got some basic maintenance to do. I got to do some work on a weed eater, on the 21-inch push mower, and a few other things. But had a question for you. It's been going through my head. Let's consider a lawn as just a normal sized residential lawn. How many of those do you have to have before you would consider yourself a full-time mower? And I'm not going to say yet how many I have until I get some responses. So I'll put down in the comments down below there what you would consider a full-time, and therefore saying what would be a part-time by your average residential yard in your area. Let's get after it, man. It's cold. I don't want to be outside, and I got work to do. All right, here we go. First things first, the Echo 20, this is the PAS 225, and this was the weed eater that a couple weeks ago was bogging down real bad, and I had to take the spark arrestor out of because it was just backed up in there. And it's still a little hard to start after it's hot. So I'm thinking we probably got a partially fouled spark plug. But I went ahead and got the Echo. You can do it, maintenance kit yourself. It comes with the air filter, a spark plug, and a gas filter. And we will just consider this our winter maintenance because it's not going to get used a whole lot. All right, let's open it up and get to work. Probably the hardest part of this whole thing is opening the box. My little buck. I've carried that thing for I don't know how many years. It's always in my back pocket. You guys will see it in the videos. There we go. Finally got the box open. All right, here we go. Let's get these parts out. Get rid of the box. All right, put the buck away. We're good. So, I mean, come on. Air filter, really, guys? It's underneath here. It's really, you don't even need a tool. It's pretty easy. Well, that might be part of your problem right there. So, I don't know if you can pick this up. It's so dark out here, guys. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah, see, there you go. What was happening is this was getting flooded out. And then it was sucking gas into the air filter. So I'm sure that's why the air filter's like that. Okay. We'll put that back on in a minute. I'm going to leave that off while we do everything else. Let's go ahead and change out the gas filter. I just use this pick. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it over here. It's got a little hook right there. So you just reach down in here. Get that out of the way. And grab the fuel line. And you just drag it up. And there it is. There's the fuel filter. Pull that one off. Put this one on. Hold your tongue right. There we go. Okay, it's on there. And that little metal clip is a spring clip that holds it on. Alright, let's stick it back down in there. Laura, come here. Hi, baby. Laura's got to be part of the video, too.
Laura's not awake.
Say hi to your subscribers.
Hi, subscribers.
What
YouTubians.
YouTubians, that's right. That's our new thing. We're YouTubians. So what are we fixing today?
We're not.
Yeah, we're going to do roses too, aren't we?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, we got to move some roses.
When we
Anyways,
get
back to the maintenance. Okay. So fuel filter's done. Let's do spark plug. It is a 3/4 inch. So this is my deep well. Get it on there. There we go. Let's see what the spark plug looks like. Yeah, it's not that bad. Let's see if you get. Yeah, it's hard to see. There's just no light, guys. It's not too horrible, but it's not perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and replace it anyways. Slap the new one in here. We're going to get this weed eater running right. go. Get back on. Done. Air filter. Let me see. It went that way, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so we just insert it in the cap and hold our tongue right. Get it on there and screw it down. There we go. She's done. That easy, guys. That easy. I mean, spark plug, air filter, fuel filter. It's done. Let's put some gas in it. Fire it up. Well, you're gonna have to give me a minute, baby. Just a minute, babe. There we go. Let's get her pumped up. Choke is on. Yeah, sure, guys. It still running a little rough on the top end. Notice I shortened up the string there to get more RPM out of it. It never really smoothed out, so I'm not sure. We'll run with it and see how it does this week. Maybe it's a goner. Maybe she's just done. Which would just be most unfortunate, because then I'd have to go buy me a Steel 4-mix weed eater, which I've been really wanting to do. Well, we will see. How's that? All right, on to the next part. All right, time to get on the Troy-Bilt. It definitely needs an oil change for sure, and I need to scrape the deck and sharpen the blade. So while I got it tipped up to drain the oil, I'll pull the blade, get that all done. So here we go. These you just pour right out the dipstick. So you take the dipstick out, and it's less than a quart. Put this little thing right underneath here. And let it drain. Alright, while that's draining, let's do the deck. There we go. If I remember right, it's a 5/8, so that's what I grabbed. Yep. And let me scrape it out. Oh man, this thing is a mess. That's because this week we were mowing wet yards. It rained quite a bit. So I'll just keep scraping on this and we'll be back to you in a minute. That'll do her. All right, let's go sharpen that blade. All right, we got it sharpened up. This is just your factory stock 3-in-1 wavy blade, recycler, mulcher, and you see it's got the dual cutting surfaces. And this one's at 30, and I think this one's at like, I can't remember, 15 degrees. But it's sharpened up, and you can see this blade has got dings all the way through it. It's been a long season. Anyways, she's sharp. And she'll finish out the year. If the mower will finish out the year. That's the problem. This poor mower, I tell you. She's still running good, But, oops, helps put it on the right way. She's still running good, really. But the problem is it's just worn out. I mean, everything is loosey-goosey on it. I'm having to tighten it up, and the tires are bald, and it's just, yeah. But she's done well, though. I mean, she's never quit running. And this was brand new at the beginning of the season. Brand new. There you go. Correct torque spec right there. Wait, one more. Yeah, now it is. We're good. All right, let's flip her over and put some oil in it. Let's put some oil in this thing. I cannot remember how much it holds. If it was just under a quart, I don't know. I can't remember. So we're going to pour some in, then check it. Maybe it was half a quart. Yeah, we'll roll with that. See what it looks like here. A little bit more, I think.
Alright, well, this is useless.
What, the battery blower?
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to clean, the flower beds?
Blow some leaves.
Well, why don't you go get a real blower? Go get a woman blower. One that's fit for a good woman. Let's see what she grabs. See if she grabs the Echo 2520 or the Stihl BR800. I think that's about right on the oil. All right, let's see what Laura got. Oh, she whipped out and got the Echo. We were laying bets if you're going to get the Stihl or the Echo. All right, well, she is blowing out flower beds, so the Stihl might have been too powerful. Let's fire this thing up, warm the oil up, give it a few minutes, we'll let it settle, and we'll check it again. I almost sucked up that towel, didn't I? All right, we'll give it a minute to let the oil settle, and then we'll check it.
There was a time I loved you.
Hey, Laura. You know all that debris you just blew into the... I don't have the light. You know all that debris you just blew into the yard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just sharpened the blade and changed the oil in the lawnmower. It's ready for you to pick up.
Oh, that's great. You do your projects.
Oh, no,
and
I'm just getting it
I'll
ready
do-
so you can...
And
pick up all
I'll
your
do
stuff that
mine,
You blew into
which
the grass.
includes no mowing on my days off.
Well, so who's going to mow it? All right, guys. She's been sitting a few minutes. Let's check the oil. See if we got enough in it. Because, like I said, I can't remember how much this holds. 0.6 of a quart, maybe. It's hard to see, but it's full. All right, time to get Laura to mowing. So basically, this whole thing's bolted together with a 10 millimeter. So I just put it on my speed handle and just go around and check them because they get loose. Loose, I'm telling you. She's tightened up again. The problem with it is that this front and this back piece is made out of plastic. And these screws that go into the plastic, there's one stripped out on the front over here. So I might have to try to get a larger shank screw and stick it in there. But she's tightened up as good as we can get her for now. And hopefully that'll get us through the year. Last thing to do was check the air filter. Yeah, she could probably use a new one, but that'll get us through the season. There we go. She's ready for Laura to mow. So there you have her, guys. YouTubians. Don't forget to comment below. What's full time? How many yards? How many average residential yards in your area would you consider full time? How many would you have to have? So that's it. Just a little maintenance today. Got Laura in the picture, and I gotta get to work. I gotta mow my yard, and we need to make a dump run. So we will catch you later.